Okay, so today we're putting a bathroom in Chile. A reason I'm doing this, not that some of you have never done bathrooms before, is because it's a little different in Chile because they don't have things, so you have to make improvise. You have to improvise. Okay, here's one of my helpers, Andrew. So here's the bathroom in question, and there's the sink, the tub, and there's the toilet. Now, do you notice something interesting about the toilet? I mean, aside from it's missing the flange and there's no wood around it. Well, here's the thing. It never had a flange. They don't do flanges in Chile. They don't sell them, they don't have them, they don't do anything. So what you do is you take the pipe and you fold the edges over of it so you make your own flange once you put the plywood around it. So little engineering there, little ingenuitive engineering to make it happen. They also don't have, at least in this section of Chile, bull-nosed rounded over tile. So all your bottom tiles and stuff like that, they just don't have the coped tile and other kind of specialty tiles. So what we're doing here is they didn't put enough support in this bathroom. And we have an occasional earthquake as well, 4.2, 4.3 on the Richter scale, which is just kind of rattles the dishes a little bit. Doesn't drop anything off the walls or anything. As a result of that, the tile cracks, and the grout cracks really quick, especially if you have a poor foundation. So there should have been probably 2 sheets of 3/4 underneath this, or a poured floor, followed by 3/4 inch Durock or hardy plank, which they do not have 3/4 inch Durock or hardy plank here. All they have is 1/4 inch hardy planking, concrete board, they call it concreto. And so as a result, all this tile just cracked. I mean, this is only 5 years old and we're already back in it. Of course, when you get cracked tile and you have grout, as my tile guy will tell you that I subscribe to, whenever you crack the grout, the water goes right through. Of course, there is no membranes here. They don't have membranes for bathrooms and shower floors, shower pans. They just pour them. So it's really imperative here to make sure that your grout lines and everything are well kept using good grout. And I use a latex additive. And they do have a latex additive here for grout, which is good because it helps the kind of grout moves a little bit. It doesn't just kind of crumble out of there. So anyways, alright, so this is the before of the bathroom. There's the threshold. What we're going to do is, if you see, like right here is some blocking that we're going to put in. We're going to block down on the joists. I'm not going to shave these joists down. That just would be asinine in my opinion. I'm going to block the joists down the joists with 2x2s, which are full 2x2s. They're not North American 2x2s, so they're a real thing. And the rough cut lumber too. Anyways, and then after that I'm going to put 3/4 inch plywood on top of that. They do not have CDX plywood where I am. So it's not water resistant plywood, but it's the best thing they got. 3/4 inch plywood, not particle board, not OSB, but plywood. Putting that plywood down in each one of these bays, each one of these between the joists. I got to do some more blocking between them. And if you notice, let's come back over here. Excuse me. Underneath here, which is the threshold, you'll see there's no block under the threshold. So the threshold is just like a trampoline when you walk in the room. So I've got to do some engineering there and put in a new threshold or support underneath that, block underneath that, and then we'll block our 2x3s to that and then drop in the 3/4 inch plywood. On top of 3/4 inch plywood, it's going to go another sheet of screwed down 3/4 inch plywood, and on top of that will go our 1/4 inch concrete board. The concrete board on top of that, mastic, followed by our lovely tile, which will be custom installed. All right, this is before. I'm not going to kind of do a during. I'm just going to give you a before and after. But I'm sure some of you were very interested in bathrooms here and how does that work since you're do-it-yourselfers, and I am. I am. So